What's up, everyone? Listen, Rockstar Games does not believe in accidents. They do not believe in coincidences. For 25 years, this company has operated with a level of precision that borders on obsession. Every pixel, every line of dialogue, every texture in the background is placed there with specific intent. They are the architects of the most detailed digital worlds in human history. They know exactly where you are going to look. So when the second trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 dropped, and the very first thing we saw was Jason standing on a roof talking to a landlord, we knew it wasn't just a cutscene. The landlord asks him what he's doing, and Jason replies, "Just fixing some leaks." That's a flex. I think that's Rockstar looking us dead in the eye and acknowledging the massive data breach that flooded the internet, turned their biggest vulnerability into a joke. It sets the tone for everything we are about to discuss. This game isn't just a sequel, it's a conversation with the last 20 years of gaming history. And today, we are doing a massive deep dive into the hidden language of the GTA 6 trailer and screenshots. We have spotted Lucia in a screenshot wearing what appears to be boxing or fighting attire, standing in a setting that screams underground fight club. This hints at organized brawls, tournaments, or death matches for cash. If fight clubs are a dedicated activity, it means the melee combat system has likely been completely overhauled. In GTA 5, melee was an afterthought. It was one button. But if you're entering a tournament, you need depth. You need dodging, blocking, parrying. You even need a stamina system. Rockstar is building a world where violence isn't just about shooting, it's about physical confrontation. And for a long time, Rockstar has maintained a strict separation between their universes. There is a 3D universe, GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and then there is the HD universe, which is GTA 4, GTA 5, and GTA 6. Characters from the 3D era generally do not appear in the HD era, but in GTA 6, the walls are crumbling. In one of the new screenshots, we see Jason standing directly across from the iconic Ocean View Hotel, the very first safe house from the original Vice City. But look closer at Jason. He's wearing a palm tree shirt. This is a direct visual callback to Tommy Vercetti. It is a tribute to the man who built this city. It's Rockstar telling us that while this is a new story, the DNA of the past is woven into the fabric of the city. But then things get weird. We have spotted a character on a TV screen within the trailer. He's advertising a gun store. He looks manic. It looks exactly like Phil Cassidy. Phil Cassidy is a legacy character from Vice City who famously blew his own arm off in a moonshine-fueled explosion. The fact that he appears here in the HD universe creates a continuity paradox. Is this the same Phil? Is it a reimagining? Or is Rockstar finally merging the timelines? It connects to the ammunition sign we see in the same frame. This confirms that the classic gun store brand is back. In a world where satire is becoming harder and harder to distinguish from reality, the return of Phil Cassidy, the ultimate symbol of reckless, self-destructive American gun culture, is a perfect fit. We have found concrete evidence of the return of San Andreas RPG mechanics, a massive expansion to the map that changes the geography of the series, and a level of interactivity that borrows directly from Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's start with the gameplay loop, because the Easter eggs we found aren't just visual, they're mechanical. Think back to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. What made that game feel like a second life? It was the fact that CJ wasn't static. If you ate too much Cluckin' Bell, he got fat. If you ran everywhere, his stamina went up. If you hit the gym, he got buff. It was a system of consequence. In GTA 4 and GTA 5, we lost that. Michael, Franklin, and Trevor were all just static characters. You could dress them up, but you couldn't change who they were physically. Well, based on the new footage, the body is back. In the trailer, we see a distinct shot of Jason lifting weights, and it's not just him. In the background, we see other NPCs engaged in various gym activities as well. This strongly suggests the return, the body stat stimulation from the San Andreas era. We also noticed that Jason's beard length and hair actually change across different frames in the trailer. This is the Red Dead DNA bleeding into the modern world. In Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur Morgan's hair grew in real time. It was a mechanic that forced you to feel the passage of time. If you went out into the wilderness for a week, you came back looking like a wild man. The return of this dynamic hair growth system also implies a slower, more deliberate pace for GTA 6. It suggests that this isn't just a game about rushing from mission A to rushing to mission B anymore. It's a game about living in the space between the missions. If you can grow a beard, if you can get ripped at the gym, if you can change your physical presence in the world, you aren't just piloting a character anymore. You're role-playing one. Let's talk about the world itself. For the last decade, we've been trapped in the Los Santos box. It was a beautiful, beautiful island, but it was just an island. You hit the water, you hit the edge. The map of Grand Theft Auto 6 is shaping up to be something fundamentally different. We know it's set in Leonida, Florida. We know we have Vice City, but a detail in the screenshots has blown the scale of this game wide open. There is reference to a state called Gloriana. Why does this matter? Because if Gloriana is a separate state, perhaps a fictional stand-in for Georgia or Carolinas, it implies that Leonida is not an island. It implies a border. If there is a neighboring state, it suggests that the map has a northern landmass that connects to the rest of the country. This changes the entire geography of the game. It means that potentially this map is designed to be expanded. If you have a northern border, you can open it up in future updates. You can add new cities, you can add new states. And within Leonida itself, the diversity of the biomes is staggering. We have the urban sprawl of Vice City, but we also have Port Gellhorn, which appears to be a gritty, working-class town full of cheap motels and strip clubs. We have Ambrosia, a rural and industrial area that seems to be the territory of a biker gang. We have Mount Calaga National Park, bringing that wilderness verticality back into the mix. And of course, the Grass Rivers, the massive swamp biome based on the Everglades. This is the San Andreas approach to map design. San Andreas was famous for having 3 distinct cities and the countryside in between. It felt like a road trip. GTA 5 felt like one big city in a desert backyard. GTA 6 looks like it's returning to the state concept, a collection of distinct biomes, cultures, and economies all existing in one massive simulation. Now we need to talk about the ecosystem. Red Dead Redemption 2 changed open world gaming forever by creating an ecosystem that didn't care about the player. Animals hunted each other, they slept, they migrated. The leaks and the screenshots for GTA 6 confirm that this technology is coming to the modern day. It starts with the Gator Keys. We have seen screenshots of Gatorland Park, a reference to a real Florida attraction. This implies that wildlife is a commodity in this world. But more importantly, we have confirmation of fishing. A screenshot shows Jason fishing. Now, fishing might sound boring to the chaotic GTA player, but think about what it represents. It represents downtime, represents a game loop that isn't about shooting or driving. It's about patience. It's about interacting with the physics of the water. It confirms that the activities tab from Red Dead 2 may be being ported over. In GTA 5, you played tennis or golf, but they felt like minigames. Fishing in an open world engine suggests a simulation of the ecosystem. And let's talk about the companions. We have seen characters with pets on their shoulders, dressed in customizable outfits. This hints at a pet system. Imagine if you can own, customize, and care for animals. It adds a layer of The Sims to the criminal underworld. It also grounds Jason and Lucia. They aren't just homeless murderers. They have a home, they have pets, they have hobbies. They are real people. This leads us to the broader scope of mini-games. For years, fans have been begging for more things to do in the world. The screenshots confirm the return of pool and snooker. We see Jason lining up a shot. Again, this seems small, but think about the multiplayer implications for Project Rome, the online mode. If you have fully realized pool mechanics, fishing mechanics, gym mechanics, and fight club mechanics, you have a social space. You have a world where players can just hang out. This is the third place theory. Old GTA Online was about grinding missions. New GTA Online looks like it wants to be a place where you just exist. You meet your crew at the bar, playing a game of pool, you bet on a fight in the basement, you go fishing on the weekend. It is building a digital society, not just a digital war zone. And look at the transportation changes. We've spotted mobility scooters in the screenshots. This is hilarious. Yes, it fits the Florida retiree vibe perfectly, but it also changes the texture of the crowd. If you have NPCs on mobility scooters, you have a slower, more varied pedestrian traffic flow. It makes the world feel aged, makes it feel populated by real people, not just generic 20-something models walking in circles. We also see high-end car customization returning, with lowriders in the Wynwood-inspired Arts District. We see customized ATVs that look like Can-Am Mavericks. So when we pull all these threads together, the gym, the map borders, the retro shirts, what are we actually looking at? We are looking at the grand convergence. Rockstar is taking the RPG-light elements of San Andreas, the stats, the body changes, the sheer variety of activities, and rendering them with the hyper-realism of Red Dead Redemption 2. They are building a world that demands your attention. It demands that you respect the wildlife, and it wraps all of the simulation in a layer of satire that is so close to reality, it creates a strange loop where the game and the real world become indistinguishable. They're not just releasing a game, they are releasing a new state of mind, and honestly, I think they're going to pull it off. What do you think? Is Gloriana really Georgia? And does it mean we're getting map expansions? And what do you make of the Phil Cassidy cameo? Is he the bridge between the universes? Let me know your theories in the comments below. We have so much more to cover, so make sure you subscribed and you hit that like button for this video. I really appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving since we started releasing some GTA 6 content. It means the world to me. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.